Hello all, excuse me sir, back again in my video vlog. Here I want to tell you how my journey when register POLTEKIP. I want a little story to all of you who want to get in POLTEKIP. After graduating from senior high school, more recently in March 2019, I really want to enter POLTEKIP. My curiosity is becoming more and more. From the on, I sought information about POLTEKIP and began to study both physical and academic. My physical and spiritual health support me in POLTEKIP. I started I started studying hard so I could make my parents happy. However, when the announcement entered as an MPTN rating, I began to dilemma whether I should let go as an MPTN or POLTEKIP. I prayed tahajjud and asked for guidance, and the next day I went to pick a room and upload as an MPTN. It's hard for me, but maybe it's the best, and that where I start to get more activity to get into POLTEKIP. After the 12th grade activity was finished, I started to practice physical on and on. And addition, I start to take special lesson in POLTEKIP, which is cheap for me. Tutoring is just introduction, and the rest depend on each of us. Maybe with the addition of sub lesson can make it easier for me. Every day after school, I went straight to hike to school in Jakarta and was always escorted by my father. Every time on the route, I always wish I could be proud of my parents and the able to live their rank. Each day depend the morning of Maghrib and continue to study for tomorrow lesson at school. After the school opened simultaneously in April 2019, my friend and I signed up together to try their luck in order to be proud of their parents. My administration test passed and then processed to the SKD test using a computer system or GIT, and instantly know how much it was worth that they also finished the test. Well, for its location is in Jakarta, PKN Central. In the same location, I with some of my friends as well. I think the question is quite difficult. As a result, many people ngitung kancing answer. After that, after this SKD test announcement a month later, quite a long time waiting for it. For it's not wrong, it's the announcement of SKD after the resting is an MPTN. After the announcement of SKD is thrown out, I did not qualify. Quite do not believe the result, but it is the best value that I tried. But there are my friends who passed the SKD. In 2020, I tried to do intro in POLTEKIP while running a private lecture and retrained physical and academical. I have also evaluated the event in 2019 and I hope I can become a member of POLTEKIP, for I try to do my best so as not to fail as in 2019. On April 1st, the announcement of the opening of the registration of POLTEKIP Cadet. I registered myself to BPSDM Kemenkumham with letter. After that, I conducted the SKD test and thank God I passed. I passed by meeting the threshold value. Furthermore, the health test and no obstacle that I failed. After that, I carried out the Samatha or physical test at POLTEKIP point, which was test only around 12 minutes. The number 8, push up 1 minute and sit up 1 minute. It is test I have no obstacle because I have trained hard and I passed the physical test. I think the physical test is the second hard test after the SKD test, because in the test we are forced to think hard in order to pass the physical test. Furthermore, in a very difficult test in the Pantohir test or WPSK test, which in this test we are interviewed by officials from every region in Indonesia. Later in the wawancara health skill which display taekwondo skill. At the time, I answered with a confident race that I deserve to be a cadet POLTEKIP and therefore say have prepared from afar, and thank God I escaped and entered in the 315 best people from all over Indonesia. Yes, it's all that no one knows, and it's definitely undesirable. But I try to get up and fight back. In my heart, I say next year you can and will be able to. Starting from then now, I divide my time study college and also studying the preparation of the ministry last year. For those of you who want to shake up for the wall, keep your spirit of plugging in what you want to do and think careful so as not to regret in the future. Thank you. I think that's all about story less my journey in register POLTEKIP. Thank you.